but we need the sound. We're gonna see some today. And my first answer to this topic about Neymar sexual harassment, or assault, as I say, was like, oh man. First of all, I wasn't there, it's something like a stupid answer, And most of my students, they ask me, what is your opinion? I can talk, hey, hi. Hello, Fernando, how are you? Okay, what I can do, right? All right, so be careful. We are live, right? We are live. Well, I'm just worried about, because he was too, how can I say that? Sailor of a first trip. Looked like a sailor of first trip. Or innocent. When I heard that for the first time, I asked my wife. She was telling me about it. Reading and telling me, Neymar was accused of sexual harassment, abuse, and things like that. I thought to myself, let me ask a question. How a man like Neymar get to a hotel by himself without nobody notice, or a lot of media, or no bodyguards, and I started to wonder. First of all, it was strange, but every time you see a millionaire like him surrounded by securities, bodyguards, and whatever, and I thought to myself, I guess he managed to have this meeting, or how to say, date. And I told, after that, the day after, they called it the day after, the messages, and no, I miss you, I would like to come back, or if you were abused, or if you didn't,
you want to see
him again.
Neymar again.
Yeah, and I just want to believe that everybody knows Neymar from the news, from his comments, right, and his life, about his life, the way he acts, and he's growing up, right, his character and his way of accepting the world, vision of the world, is changing a little bit, but not to the point to force, or even though, because nobody travels 9,000 kilometers or 10,000 kilometers if you're not into it. If I want to be there, okay, and all the videos, all the messages, and when you got here, I was just preparing material for tonight. I want to talk about, I prepared it. Let's watch a movie, right? I want to know about you, what you think about. That's my personal opinion. But let's watch, and then we continue our conversation. And I brought something. Because everybody's talking about it, right? And so here we go. Let me just play this.
BBC News. The Brazilian football star Neymar has been accused of sexually assaulting a woman in Paris. According to a police report filed in Sao Paulo, the woman alleges that the attack took place in a hotel in the city where Neymar plays for Paris Saint-Germain, PSG. There has been no response to the allegations from the footballer or his representatives. Neymar is now in Brazil training with the national team for the Copa America. According to police documents, the woman, who has not been named, got to know Neymar on Instagram and he suggested they meet in Paris. He provided her with an air ticket from Brazil to France and a reservation at the Hotel Sofitel Paris Arc du Triomphe. When Neymar came to the hotel on the 15th of May, he was apparently drunk, the woman alleges. After conversation and embraces, at some point, Neymar became aggressive and through violence, engaged in sexual intercourse against the will of the victim, the police document states. The woman returned to Brazil 2 days later without reporting the alleged incident to French police because she was emotionally shaken and afraid to register the facts in another country, the document continues. The footballer's father, Neymar dos Santos, told Band TV in Brazil on Saturday that it is clear that it was a trap. If public opinion is not cleared up, and if we can't show the truth rapidly, this will snowball. If we have to show Neymar's WhatsApps and the conversations with this girl, we will, he added. The 27-year-old forward has been stripped of the captaincy of Brazil, following recent disciplinary issues. French football authorities banned Neymar for 3 matches after he hit a fan following PSG's defeat by Rennes in a Coupe de France final last month. He was also reportedly involved in a dressing room brawl. The Copa America, South America's national team championship, takes place in Brazil from the 14th of June to the 7th of July, with the hosts taking on Bolivia, Venezuela and Peru in Group A. Neymar had to stop training on Tuesday when he suffered a knee strain, although the injury was not thought to be serious. Script taken from BBC News. Thanks for watching.
Okay, let me just... Oh, where is the mouse? The mouse should be somewhere around here. Oh, just a moment, please. Oh, here.
Bom, vamos lá.
Okay, let me talk to you. I'm not here to defend or not here to accuse. Okay, and this is an English class. That's right. I just brought this topic about the Neymar sexual harassment accusation. Right, we are live. Okay, get some people here. So I'm here to protect my student image. If you come here, of course you'll be on the air. But if you are right there, we just listen to you, right? And so everywhere, I mean the whole world talks about Neymar today. That is the topic, that is the subject. You know, I'm talking about the world, the sports, the world of sports, you know. Anyway, what is really sad, because we can clearly see that there is smell fish. It smells fish. You know, I mean, strange. The girl invited him and he invited the girl and paid for the tickets. That's right. And but I would like to, let's read, then we can have vocabulary and to discuss about it, right? Neymar sexual harassment accusation. Paris Saint-Germain striker Neymar has been accused of raping a woman at a hotel in Paris. Brazilian media reports said Saturday charged that the player's father Islammed as an attempted blackmail. According to a complaint filed with São Paulo police and reported by the Wall and the Globo Sport websites, the Paris Saint-Germain star is accused of using violence to have sex with the victim without her consent. São Paulo's security secretariat would not provide a copy of the complaint to AFP, against federal police, confirming only that one had been filed, but saying its contents were classified. Right? Okay, can you please?
The undefined woman who lives in Brazil allegedly met Neymar through Instagram, and after exchanging messages, the footballer invited her to visit him in Paris in mid-May. According to the complaint, Neymar arrived at the hotel apparently
Intoxicated.
intoxicated, and the two chatted and exchanged caresses.
Caresses. Okay, thank you very much. Can you please?
But then he became aggressive and used violence to have sex with the victim without her consent, the document said.
Neymar's father, who is also his agent, categorically denied the accusation in an interview with Brazilian broadcaster Bandeirantes.
This is not true. He has never committed any crime, said Neymar Santos, arguing that his son was a victim in blackmail. He have all the evidence and we already gave everything to the lawyers.
According to Neymar Santos, his son and the woman went on a date, but Neymar did not want to see her again. Since then, the woman has tried to extort money from the player and his family, he said.
My son can be accused of many things, but I know that what kind of man he is. It's clear that this was a trap, he said, adding that the family was prepared to release WhatsApp messages that would exonerate Neymar.
According to the media reports, the accuser was in Paris from May 15 to 17, but waited until last Friday to file the complaint in Brazil because she was emotionally shaken.
Neymar has recently been embroiled in assault scandals. In May, the French football authorities banned him from 3 matches after he lashed out at a fan after PSG's embarrassing French Cup loss to Rennes in April.
Neymar, 27, is currently in Brazil preparing for the Copa America, which takes place in the country from June 14th to July 7th.
Paris Saint-Germain and Brazil international Neymar has denied allegations by an undefined woman that he raped her in Paris last month.
The woman said she had traveled from Brazil to France to meet Neymar da Silva Santos Jr. after one of the players' representatives bought her plane ticket.
She said she didn't file her complaint to police in France after the alleged incident because she was too shaken. Instead, she left Paris 2 days later and made her complaint to police in Brazil.
Neymar, 27, has published a 7-minute video via his Instagram account calling the incident a setup and alleging it is an attempt of extortion.
The video includes WhatsApp messages that Neymar said he exchanged with the accuser in a friendly way days after the alleged rape.
In the video, Neymar said, I will publish everything, all the conversations I had with the woman, all our moments. That is something intimate, but it's necessary to publish the evidence to prove that it is really nothing significant.
Neymar is currently preparing for the Copa America, South America's national team championship, which will take place in Brazil from 14 June to 7 July, with the hosts taking on Bolivia, Venezuela, and Peru in a Group A.
Neymar had to stop training on Tuesday when he suffered a kidney strain, although the injury wasn't thought
Was not taught.
was not thought to be serious.
The police visited Brazil's camp to notify Neymar, who is currently preparing for the Copa America tournament with his teammates. His father has come out to defend the decision of his son to post the video. We didn't have a choice to post the comment on the video. I prefer an internet crime to rape. It was Instagram that took the video down. By Instagram rules, it was normal. He censored the images, the name of the woman. He needed to defend himself quickly. It's better to be truthful and show that what happened. We knew about the blackmail, but did not expect her to go to the police. Okay, so you can read more about. Okay, as we started. Oh, you asked
What is blackmail?
Oh, blackmail is like something that is covered. It's not open. Okay, it's not open. And anyway, they were trying. We talk about May 15th, and 15th and 16th. Now we are in June, right? And they tried to solve the problem, right? The accusation and all the trials, okay? But probably, as I can see, the lawyer just gave up. Right? I said, no, I don't want to continue in the case because it was something like strange, you know? But I don't know, what do you think about it? That's my personal opinion, but I don't know about you.
I think that Neymar is innocent, and after I read the messages, I'm sure that the woman's very, very crazy. Was very crazy to stay together with Neymar. At my point of think,
Yeah, that's right.
in my point of think, Neymar is innocent.
Or you can think my point of view.
My point of view, okay, Neymar is innocent.
Okay, that's right.
And the girl is very, very.
What was Neymar's mistake?
To be a relationship with the girl, because she's a important person in the world for the kids and other people, and then he needs to take care of his image, personal image. It's common to meet a woman because he is rich, and then
Very rich. Very rich.
and then it's chama atenção, it's
Draw the attention. Draw.
draw attention, and then the woman wants to receive some money. For example, the lawyers was in schedule a meeting, and then they want to receive or give some money to the girl.
Yeah. I agree. Imagine, I guess. One never knows. I guess in the very beginning, I am a kind of person, I like to think about it, just ponder or just wonder about it, right? Imagine you are on an Instagram, okay, and you start talking to Neymar. I mean, he answers to your, he replies to your message, okay, or he answers to your message, right? Hello Neymar, I love you very much. Oh, you're very beautiful. I mean, like, oh, he's talking to me. It just looked like, oh man, Neymar is talking to me. This is where everything starts. That's where everything starts. Let me tell you, I start to not to have sexual harassment or whatever relationship. I start to talk to a girl. She's very famous. Her name is Orianti Paganis, right? I never met her personally, but she was Michael Jackson guitarist. You know that blonde girl playing the guitar for Michael Jackson. This is it. And one day I was on Facebook, and I sent her a message. And she answered the message. I felt like, Orianti Paganis. Man, I don't believe it. I mean, I felt like unbelievable. Something like unbelievable. Imagine you are talking personally with Neymar Jr. It feels like, hey, look here. I'm talking to Neymar. I mean, girls. They're not like boys. They talk and tomorrow at 10 o'clock. 6 o'clock, midnight. No, the girls are like, oh look, I'm talking to Neymar. I don't believe it's not Neymar, it's somebody. Are you talking to Neymar? And then he starts to talk to her, open up cameras and start a more caliente conversation, So the girl said, okay, I'm going to Paris Saint-Germain. Neymar paid my tickets. Now you must say, really? Now at this point, everybody believes that the girl is having a contact with Neymar. So imagine, it's not that simple. It's not that simple as we think, right?
How did Neymar get the cell phone girls? Cell phone girls?
Probably
Girl.
the girl sent the number in the Instagram.
Probably, yes, possibility. There is a possibility.
Probably the Instagram.
I don't know if it's possible. Can you grab the number from Instagram? You put your telephone number on the Instagram or you don't? I don't know because
sent in a message.
in a private. Can you talk in private?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can send it direct to another people.
Okay. Probably the police asking him like,
Yeah.
how did you get to meet that girl? Something like. Because man, you talk about a millionaire. We're not talking about a millionaire, and we're talking about a worldwide famous millionaire.
The first message from Neymar was, "Hi, fake."
Yeah, I guess probably. Everybody's going to say, but at the same time, wonder. Okay, come with me. At the same time, it was like I'm traveling to meet Neymar Jr. Everything is settled. The tickets, the hotel, and the accommodations. The hotel's accommodation. I was reading the messages just before you got here, and it was like, oh, are you coming to the airport to pick me up, or somebody's coming to pick me up? Like, because I don't know how she got to the hotel. She took a taxi or Uber or walking, or I don't know, but it was like demanding, Are you coming to pick me up, or somebody's coming to pick me up? How am I going to get to the hotel? Okay, get to the hotel, right? And the tickets. Who paid for the tickets? Neymar paid for the tickets. The tickets were on his name or his company name, or who did the reservations, or who made the reservations? That's right to say. Who made the reservations? Hello? I know. I'm Neymar. I would like to make a reservation for May 15th, or whatever. What's your name, sir? Neymar Junior. Neymar. Yeah, but okay. We have to think about it's not something ordinary or common. You know. I mean, you call the hotel, you made the reservations, and I pay. That's okay. That's everything settled. But just to try to have a topic, that's right. You think Neymar did the right thing when he opened up the black mail?
It's the most quickly way to prove his innocence.
Okay, that's right.
And he did all the Instagram necessary rules, and he take black tag in the photo, in her name,
Even her image.
yeah,
Even trying to save
yeah,
to save her image. That's right. Escape a little. Some things were not so perfect, But anyway, he tried it.
right.
Right? And he was in panic.
And he proved.
He was in panic. They were doing that secretly. But the girl just threw everything, and he said, okay, I'm going to open. Like I said, he just shoot first. Like instead of we go to the media, I go to the media and talk about what's going on, and I'm going to show, right?
More followers.
Yes. Even though he didn't, you know why? Because imagine the girl was threatening him. You know what to threaten? It's like, if you don't pay me, I'm going to show the videos to the media. Oh, I'm accusing you, and I'm going to open up. That's why the lawyer just gave up. Because he said, no, you don't have. I want you to broadcast. Right? To send it to the media and whatever and make money. The girl wanted to be spotted. She wanted to be spotted, Everybody to look at her. Like she's in CNN, she's in BBC London, she's in everywhere. The girl. Neymar has already been there, but the girl, for the girl, imagine, it's not like, for example, you have your character, and you too. But for the girl to turn on the TV, say, oh look, it's me. Oh, I am on TV. Oh, I am in France. Okay? Je ne comprends pas. Je ne remarque normalement que la personne, il est dans l'hôtel, il parle d'argent. Oh, where's my name? Oh, my name. I don't know what they talk about. Oh, look at my picture. For the girl, it was something like, it doesn't matter what I did. It doesn't matter what I did. I am on the news. When you want to be a spot, it doesn't matter what you do. Arnold Schwarzenegger, he was on a stadium, on a court. Arnold Schwarzenegger. And that guy came in. You know why? Because I'm going to be on television.
And
for good or for bad, for good or for worse, let's say, for good or for worse, I'm going to be on television.
And its case was very fun because Arnold Schwarzenegger kept stopping, and the boy bumped him and dropped down.
Yeah.
At the foot. Schwarzenegger is like a wall.
Yeah, like it's something like a giant. A giant.
And after that, he only go to the gym and have his training.
Another interesting thing, the lawyer shared a private dialogue with the girl.
Yeah. Yes. That's true.
And then the girl said, let's acabar com a carreira dele.
Yeah. She wants to destroy him.
She destroyed the
To crush him.
career. And then let's share everything that I want. Another thing, that the lawyer said, stop. Let's walk slow, né? Step by step. And then she said, even I to involve the PCC.
Yes, the criminal organization, right? The criminal organization. She threads. You have to thread them to. I'm moving because I need energy. I need energy here. Otherwise, we're going to be.
Then for the two issues,
The teacher.
I am in trouble. I am in trouble.
can you check?
No, it's not the problem. The problem is like the cable doesn't reach here. Okay, don't worry much. Don't
And
worry
then
much.
these two important points for me have a point of view about her.
Yeah, he tried to show everyone what kind of girl we are dealing. Because let's say, I'm going to have a night of love and sex with Neymar. But at the same time, she thought about Neymar is not coming back anymore. It was just a night over, you know? And he's going to say, bye-bye, thank you. And she felt like used and abused. Like, you know, it was the only, can I say the only fuck? It was the only fuck for her life, you know? My wife's gonna kill me. Okay. At the same time, she felt like he's slipping out of my hands. Neymar is leaving. Tomorrow he's going to send me a ticket because the other day he had a commitment, okay? And the girl said, I have to do something. I have to grab him now. If I don't do this, he's going to slip away. Because in fact, let me tell you, Neymar, he had many girls like that. What happened? The girl said, okay, Neymar, it was a pleasure to be with you. You know, I will keep this moment forever. It was something like, but in this case, different from the other cases, the girl just stuck. You know, I mean, he was used to do that. It was not like it was the first time Neymar's going out with a girl, and you know, he used to do that. But this time, things didn't work out the way he expected. He expected to.
I would be hypocrite if I believe that the Neymar is a poor boy. He doesn't. But in this case, I believe that he's innocent.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, this is for you. Okay. Probably we are going to have more episodes about this one. But I tried to bring this not just to talk about Neymar, whatever, but probably tomorrow you have to discuss with somebody. Now you have vocabulary like sexual harassment or sexual assault, abuse, or you know, vocabulary and things like that. It's a subject that does not bring me happiness or joy. I'm not really content in talking about it, but it's everywhere. You know, maybe tomorrow when you go to work, you know, or some American people, if you meet someone, you say, "Oh, what do you think about this? What do you think about that?" So you have that to. What I'm gonna do right now, I want to show you a song, right? I want you to watch a video clip, right? And we'll continue talking about this. Okay? I have to stop it.